Yeah, Juan, it's Robo the Rebel here. Dr. Umar Johnson gets married. But before we get to the video, even a smile is charity. So give your brother some sadaqah and like, share, and subscribe, and let's get to the video. So Dr. Umar Johnson got married today at the FDMG Academy School, and he married two women, as you can see here on the screen. The wedding took place at the FDMG Academy, the school that he's building for boys and so forth. And Dr. Umar talked about this for a long time, that he's always been saying he's going to get married, he's going to get married, and he was actually going to marry two queens is what he always said. I did a video on the African centered polygyny that Dr. Umar Johnson thinks that the black community should practice. So I'm wondering if that's what he's going to practice here. But let's jump into the video. As you can see on the screen, let's jump into the video and see what he says here.
Yes. On the stage, Veronica. Yes. On the stage, but then when did she give them the ring?
This looks like this might be one of their children, maybe.
We're not going to be on the stage.
And shout out to Umar. Congratulations to the brother.
Better get a contract for that. No child support clause.
No child support clause. I wonder.
Got you now. You get some vote. We going up.
They all look happy, so congratulations to them.
All right. Come on, hey, come here, Ronnie.
I'm gonna pause the video here. They all look happy, so congratulations to them. Like I said before, even with Dr. Boyce, I love it when black people are getting married. That's going to help us build community. Families are community, and the more families we could build, the better better off our community will be. But Dr. Umar said something that was funny there. He said, the brother said, get a contract for the marriage, and Dr. Umar said with a no child support clause. So Dr. Umar Johnson, it does beg the question. Like I said, I'm happy for him, but it does beg that you ask the question: why didn't he marry the mothers of the two children that he has? Right? He has, I think it's two daughters actually. He has two children by two different women. So I'm wondering, why would he, try to make things right with those women and build that family structure with women who he already has children with. So I'm gonna I'm gonna skip forward in the video here. It's to where I guess the actual ceremony takes place, and Dr. Umar is waiting there, and his wives are going to walk out here. Okay, right here looks like. So I'm gonna pick it up right here and see what happens here.
Look how gorgeous these
Look at the way the fabric drapes.
They are attractive
Shoulder piece
sisters.
right here.
It's a good shout out to them. They are attractive looking sisters.
Dr. Umar always says he's gonna have more than one wife, y'all.
Yeah, he's been saying that for a minute.
Congratulations.
But the sisters do look a little bit older, so I'm not sure if. Hold on, let's see here.
To my two lovely queens,
That's the milestone.
I thank the creator for the both of you. African, test, African vanilla and African lemonade. I promise to honor you both forever. I will never leave your side. I shall never look upon another woman in any way other than a sister. I thank you for coming into my world, into my life. You are my
Body
host,
language says a lot here.
my goddess, my queen. You are my heart. You are my God. Ladies, be with me. Help me build the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey family.
That's right. Y'all better get
I'm gonna let y'all fight it out over who's gonna be in charge of the small school and who's gonna be in charge of the big school. But you are the only two I need. You are the left side of my heart and you are the right. Until the day we leave to be with our ancestors, I promise to always honor you as the goddess that you are. May God protect our family. May God bless our union. And may those who are against this union forever be entered into the book of Negro. I say, Black power.
Enough for Dr. Umar. All right.
Okay.
That's right. That's right. I say, give it up, give it up, give it up.
I'm gonna stop pause the video there. So congratulations again to Dr. Umar, but it says some things here that are very problematic. You know, it- he he's saying, "May God bless our union and bless our family." So he obviously believes in some form of higher power, but then he says things like they are his goddesses and they are his earth, as he said, and the right side of his heart and the left side of his heart. That's putting a that's that's becoming close to idol worship. You mean you're worshiping a human being at this point, and it's bordering on the lines of shirk here to go that far in praising human being, even if it is your wives or wife, whatever. So that's going a bit too far here to put that type of energy out there that they are that high. He's supposed to be the only one he's supposed to have that for is a creator, Allah Ta'ala, and whichever God he believes in, that's who he's supposed to have that reverence for. Then he also said something else that's problematic, and like I said, I did a video on the African-centered polygyny, and based on that, uh, it seems that the women are basically running the show or are in charge, because he says something that about he will let them fight over who's going to run the big school and who's going to run the small school. Now, why wouldn't you, as the man and the head, actually assign which whichever one to do whatever? And if they're qualified, if they're not qualified, then you're just going to have problems. So if the women are qualified to run a school, have some type of administrative background, then you assign who which one to do which job. But it's weird that you're going to have a school for boys and then you're going to have a woman running it. It should be you or another man running the school if you're going to have a school for boys. And I was going to say earlier, and I got sidetracked looking at the video here. The sisters seem a little bit older, so it appears that they um, may not plan on having descendants, in my Tariq voice. Big papas, little big papas running around. So shout out to Tariq and shout out to Umar. But yeah, they seem to be in maybe late to mid 30s, early 40s. So not sure if there will be any other children coming into this into the union or into the family. But it looks like they might already have children. Maybe one or both of them have children already. But anyway, so let's see what else he's going here.
All right, Umar. Now it's time. It's time. It's time. Well, you.
He got the sagging going on.
All right, y'all.
Okay, so
Lucky,
they look
lucky,
happy there.
lucky. We got lucky, lucky, and lucky.
So anyway, shout out to Umar. Congratulations to the brother, and congratulations to the sisters. Hopefully, this is a fruitful union, and it is not, it doesn't end any type of bad blood or anything like that, and that you know they continue to be happy, and like I said, it's a good thing for the community, for families to be built, and it's only going to strengthen our community. The more families that we can build with each other, and that's the goal. So the brother looks happy, the sisters look happy. So congratulations to them. But it is funny after all this time. Even Umar said it earlier that, hey, look, I'm married now. I guess people like, man, why you ain't got married, brother? You could have been married. But no shade to Umar, man. Congratulations, brother, and keep up the good work. Wassalam, ikhwan.